Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. Today we're in the C-101CC. We're looking at selective jettison and interior and exterior lights. We have a mixed loadout of air-to-air and air-to-ground. First of all, we have non-selective emergency jettison, in which case we do not need the master arm. We can jettison all of those doors with this guy here. Or for the selective jettison, we need to turn our master arm on. Here we can choose which symmetrical pylons, inboard, center or outboard. So let's start with outboard. You can see that we now have no stores there, center and inboard, and it doesn't matter whether they are air to air or air to ground, it will jettison, no problems at all. Note that we cannot jettison the gun that is on our belly mount. It's getting dark, so the first thing we want is left control, and Lima will give us a flashlight if it's dark, so we can find other light switches. We'll just go around in a logical fashion. Any light like this you've got, for instance, an ignition, or your marker lights here, we can test them, to push them to test them, and then we can mouse scroll to make them lighter or darker, which is really cool. Next, tucked down here behind the gear lever is our landing lights, left and right, currently retracted or off basically. We can have them in taxi position or landing position. Moving along, our flight director, we can, if they're too bright, we can turn that down there. We can test our warning lights like thus. We can brighten them or dim them. Next, down here, we have our instrument panel. We can turn backlighting on, which looks pretty awesome, to be fair. We've got our consoles. We can put the backlighting on, right and left, which looks equally cool. Anti-collision lights we can turn on. Formation lights we can have off, dim or bright. Navigation lights we can have off, dim or bright. We can have what we call a storm light on. The cockpit's like a white floodlight from the rear. And we can have our main floodlights on, dim, off or bright. We can actually adjust this floodlighting if we can find one. There's one, for instance. We can mouse scroll it and you can see it changes that kind of flood lit effect, which is pretty cool. So all round, some really good lighting in this module. There's another one, look, we can change, we can move there, move him around. That's all I've got to show for selective jettison and lighting in the C-101. I hope that was useful, and see you later.